In this video, I compete in Canterbury with the aim of being my season's best of 11.58 and 22.76 in 100 and 200 respectively. Welcome to Operation Paris Part 15. So today is the 19th of May, a day before my competition, and I just want to quickly give you guys a quick rundown of what I'm expecting to run come tomorrow for the 100 and 200. We're going to start with the 200. So I'm not going to give you too much on the 200. Reason being is you've already seen my analysis for my season openers and my second meet by now, and my last video on me training, pretty sure you would have seen me talking about the end of the video what I thought I could run. I'm not sure if it's my last video, but it'll be around there. Regardless, these videos are going to be in the cards, and if you haven't watched them by now, what I said in all of those videos was I should be able to break 200. About 21.6 to 22.77 should be my range, and considering the fact that my PB is 22.76, 22.77 is just wildly inaccurate. We're not going to be able to run that, so we're much closer down to 21.6. Not saying we're going to run 21.6, but in perfect conditions, in a perfect race, we could run 21.6. Something else worth knowing is the calculations I did were based off my 200 times, which were with negative headwinds. So maybe we could even run faster than that, but whether I can do that tomorrow is a different question. I want to run as fast as I can, and I would say tomorrow I'm aiming to run 21.9 something if I can. If I can't, then we're just going to continue clearing out on 22s, because I know for a fact as long as the wind's good, tomorrow will be a PB. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail for the two because I already have videos on that, but that's what we're expecting. We're expecting a massive PB come tomorrow because my bend is now really good and my closing 100 is really good. I just need to mash the two together and we can remove a crazy amount of time from my 200. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the 100. So again, similar situations to two. I've already done videos going over what I think I can run for the 100, but what I really want to get at is I think based off of the 200, I can break 11. Because last year I was at Bucks and I ran a flyover bend, but I used up all my energy. And whilst I didn't run quick, I ran 24.4. I still went in my next meet and I PB'd in the 2 and I PB'd in the 1. And that's where I got both my old PBs from my 2 and the 1. So the 200 was 22.94 and the 100 it was 11.18. Whether this 100 time will stand, question marks, but I think it's gonna go because we had a similar situation in my last 200 where the first bend was crazy, but the final 100 wasn't as good. I closed in about 12 seconds, but the close isn't important because I'm talking about 200 anymore. But the first bend, the 100 is great because I ran 10.85 to 11.05. So if I can replicate that in 100 straight, which I should be more than able to replicate, then I can run something fast. Considering the fact that last year at Bucks I did similar calculations and ended up running the time roughly of what I got, I'm expecting to do the same thing here. But it's worth noting that last year at Bucks, when I ran those times, I was calculating the upper end to be about 11.2, and that's what I got. So for here, it's the same thing. I'm calculating to be getting around 11.5. But something I want to note is what I'm actually aiming to achieve tomorrow isn't 11.05, it's 11 flat. Because I checked about 30 minutes ago, and England Athletics have finally updated the entry standards for outdoor championships. And for under 23s, I need to be running 11 and 22.3 for the 100 and 200 respectively. The 200, we're not really too focused on that. We're more hammered in on the 100. But the 100, I need to run 11 flat. I need to run at least 11 flat. And that's what I'm going to go for tomorrow. I want to run at least 11 flat. I would say I am in the shape right now to be able to break 11. So I want to see if I can do that because champs will be 19th of July to 21st of July, which gives me 2 months. Which means I've got 2 months if I can run 11 flat tomorrow to train for the 100 and just refine my time so I can run as quick as I can. Because I don't want to just get to the heats of nationals. If I'm going to go, I want to get to the semi-finals and actually compete against fast people. So I can be like, okay, this is where I actually am when I go against fast people. When I'm running against someone that's running 10.5, this is my placing if I was to go up against them. I'm going to be this far back by this point, and I can work on that to try and catch them. Because yeah, it's great all knowing that they have higher top speeds than me and they're faster than me, but what can I really do with that? If I don't know where they specifically start to pull away from me, I don't know where I need to be putting all my focus into training to actually try and be better. But regardless of whether I go nationals through qualifications or not, or how things go, I know next year I'll definitely be able to go nationals because I'm just so close to breaking these times. It's gonna happen. But that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen for you tomorrow. So the times, let's just give you a quick rundown of times. So for the 100, we're gonna be aiming for, I'm pretty sure I calculated it was 10:92. We want to get that. And for the 200, we're trying to get 21:97, I think it is. If we can get both of those, I'll be happy. If we don't, as long as it's PBs, we're moving forwards, and I'll take that.
Say you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you. I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No. And I ain't never gonna stop. Come on, listen to me. I've tried so many times to tell you this is as good as I can be. Why isn't it enough to be faithful and also be the hit of the party? Let's just break it down.
So I've arrived and I've already warmed up. All that's left to do is to put my back, do some strides. I'm gonna have the 120 minutes. I feel a bit tired, a bit fatigued. I don't feel slow at all. I feel fast, which is weird because I know my stride length is a bit wider than it usually is. But I'm gonna go out, run, see what I can do. Hopefully break 11, win the 1, and run really quick. If I don't break 11, the minimum I want is a PB. If I don't get a PB, unless there's a negative wind, I'm going to be very upset. If I get no wind, I want a PB. If I get wind that's like plus 2 point something, I won't win. I mean, I want PB. I don't want win. I don't want win more than plus 2. It's illegal. But no matter what I run, I want to see a time that's faster than 11:18, and if possible faster than 11:06. I don't know what condition I'm in, but I'm going to go out, run, and actually find that out. And from there, I'm just going to run as quick as I can.
Never gonna stop now, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 never gonna stop now, baby. Woo-hoo. Never gonna stop now, baby.
negative wind.
So I just ran the 100 and I came third, running 11:36 with minus 0.9 wind. I still can't seemingly get rid of the negative wind, but it is what it is. When you convert that to no wind, it's 11.3. I had plus 2, 11.19, was it 29? One of the two. So it's nothing flying, but it's still quite good. We're not running is anywhere near as good as I should be, but there was a lot of problems with the run. First one was the ice had set when I was still trying to like lower my head, which is a bit annoying, and I was a bit distracted by my shoelaces. Like in the video, you can actually see me doing my shoelaces when he said on your marks. I was all over the place. And the next part was my drive phase. I'm pretty sure wasn't very good. So I came through and I was like, oh, we're not spinning my arm like I'm supposed to. And then I tried to tense up and I told myself I have to relax. So I wasn't running as well as I wanted to, but it's stuff like this happens. But 11:36, new season's best. Closer to my PB. I think right now what we should be aiming for is running my PB, but with negative wind from the looks of it. Because from the looks of it, we're not going to be getting any good wind. So we're going to focus on that. But there was one problem, big problem that I had in the race, which was my knee. I felt my left knee, like my ligaments in the knee just start to like play around a bit, and I didn't like that. So that probably leaked some energy. I'm not going to use that as an excuse to say, oh, I could have won or I could have run a PB if I did that. But I will say that I probably could have run 11.3 that I would have got if I had no wind with the wind that I had. So it did affect me. But overall, it wasn't a good 100, but definitely wasn't the worst 100. I haven't looked over the footage yet, but when I do, I'm probably going to say it's not what I wanted, because I wanted to see if I could break 11, but the form looks much better than it did before in my other races. So for now, the next thing, like seem like normal, is just 200. We already really care about the 200 now, so we want to run a fast 2. I originally wanted to break 22 seconds, but from the fact that my knee started acting up, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So today we're just going to aim for a PB because the wind isn't on my side. So we're going to aim for a PB. We're going to just try and beat 22.76. I did think I could break 22, but from the looks of it, we're going to have to adapt to your environment. And the 22 is not going to be coming today, I don't think. I'll try, but I don't think it will. So we're going to go for a PB because I know the 200 we can get a PB because my 200 time is nothing good. So we'll go for a PB. I'm saying 22.5, 22.4. Hopefully, if things go well, we'll run that, and then that should be the day done. I'll check back after the 2. So I ran the 200. He ran 22.96. That was a much better executed 200 than the one I did in Ashford for 2 reasons. The first reason is the guy who beat me, who came second, I was much closer to him than I was when we was at Ashford racing as well. And based off of that, I can say my 200 is getting better. I checked it this a while ago, but I think I ran the 200 with a 22.63 with no wind and a 22.49 with plus 2 wind, which is really good. Something else that makes me really happy with that, the time is in Ashford I ran 23.07 with minus 1.3. I'm not over it. Whilst this time I ran 22.96, sorry, with minus 2.8. So I ran faster with more wind. So you can see things are going well. I have to check all the videos. You can expect that probably my next video. I'm gonna go over the 100 and 200, but I would say the times I ran were really good. See that on the floor? That's my other tripod. If you see footage from this, yay. If you don't, well, I tried. Yeah, but let me just pick this up. For the 200, I'm pretty sure things went the way I wanted them to. Things I wanted to try, I tried, and they turned out alright. Now I just need to look over the entire meet when I'm more clear-headed look over the races, look over how I was feeling at each point, assess my injuries because my knee's still acting up. And from there, we're just gonna hope for the best when I run next. I'm rerunning next, most likely at Woking for the Southern Athletics League. I want to break 11 there, and from the looks of it, there is actually a chance I could break 22 if I can keep things up. So I want to get those, and if I can get those next meet, then I can go nationals. If I can't, well, it's fine. We got next year. Next year, without shadow of a doubt, I should be able to go national for 1 and 2. But we're gonna go cool down and leave.
So the meet's done. Did the 102, 11:36, and 22:96. The 200 was better than the 1, and I just want to quickly shout out the guy that came first in that 200. I think his name was Tommy. He ran 22:08 into -2.8 win, and that was a PB for him. So I don't know what his legs are made of, but that was insane. So well done to him. But let's just start with me. The 100, 11:36, not very good. The block start was poor. The drive phase was mediocre. The transition could have been better because of all of that hindered it. And then I tried to tense up because I realized I wasn't winning, and I fixed that instantly. Like the second I realized I was tensing, I was like, I stopped. But my stride lengths were a bit choppy than they should have been, so just need to work on that. But they are much better than they were in my previous 100-meter races. Originally, I was saying that my technique was breaking down because of the wind, but it seems that the more I'm running against the wind, the better I am at running against the wind. Originally, I just thought that I couldn't run a good 100 with negative wind. Now it seems like I can't run a good 100 with negative wind, but we're getting better. We've gone from 11.8. I actually have my times here. We went from 11.8 with -4.8 wind, 11.58 with -2.8 wind. So as you can see, the wind is improving, and the times are improving as well once you adjust them, even still. So we're just getting season best after season best after season best. Now we're on 11.36. The previous 100-meter times, they adjust to around 11.3, and this one also adjusts to 11.3 with no wind. But this time it's 11.3 flat, and if it's +2 wind, it's 11.19. So there is progress on that front. And considering the fact that my 100-meter PB is 11.18 with +2 wind, we're just right behind where I usually am. So you could technically say this is my peak. I just need to get lucky with the wind, and I'd be able to run the times I was running last year. But we want to surpass that. So the fact that we're doing roughly what we did last year in May, this year in May, is great. But my knee was a problem. I did feel my knee kind of just shake around, which meant there was a bit of energy leakages from there. My brain might have slowed down my power output and some other stuff. But what that really means is we need to be careful what we do in the gym. I'm probably not going to do what I was doing in the gym. I'm going to change it around a bit. I'm going to focus more on what I need to work on right now instead of what I want to be doing. Because a lot of what I wanted to do was kind of off-season stuff, but see if I could still do it in season. And sure, I could, but probably not all of it. So I wanted to keep doing them, but it seems that my knee does not like that. Because before this, I didn't have any problems with sprinting. I didn't have any knee problems. So most likely, I just need to strengthen my knee back up. I'm going to work on my knee and my stride length in the gym. That's all I'm going to be doing from now on. For the 2, that was amazing. There was a few problems with the 2, not to say it was perfect, far from perfect, but the block start, oh my god, we came out dead last. I'm even shocked I came 3rd. The bend, my bend is supposed to be quick, so the guy that came 2nd, he was the same person that beat me in Ashford, and we had a battle last time. We had an even better battle this time. I was much closer to him than I was before, but things just weren't going well. Around the bend, I should have been in front of him, and I wasn't. And then on the straight, I was catching up to him, but last minute, final 2 or 3 steps, he started to overstride. I started to overstride, and he beat me. He was already ahead of me by a bit, and I could have passed him there because he beat me by only 0.02. But because I was overstriding, I didn't get to. And you might be thinking, well, he overstrided. How comes he still won? And one, he was in front of me already. Two, his strides were much longer than mine. This isn't about him being taller. It's just my strides are just garbage. So if I could widen my strides, then we could run faster, not just for the 200, but for the 100 too. So that's something worth focusing on. I haven't looked at the splits for the 200, like the 100 splits, but I want to say that final 100 was amazing because I just felt power in every single step I took. The only real problem I had was that block start, because if I could fix that block start, then I would have come second. And if I could fix up the final end part, then maybe we could have run much faster. With no win, I'm running about 22.63, and with +2 win, I think it was 22.49. So there are some massive improvements. I want to say that what I was thinking I could run, which is breaking 22 for the 200, is possible, is plausible. There's a vision and it's being built every single time on the 200. I just need to get more experience and just keep going down in the 200, keep training for the 2, and things will go. The only thing I'm really sad about is the fact that the qualifying times for nationals we did not hit, and the knee is potentially going to hinder me, but I didn't feel my knee at all in the 200. So there's that could mean that there's nothing wrong with my knee, but I just want to be careful. So I'm going to strengthen back up my knee, because if I had a knee injury last year and I had a knee injury in this year, what's to say I won't come back again before the year ends or next season. So we need to come back hard on that knee and fix up. But the national times of 11 flat and 22.3, they remain elusive, but the 200 time we are getting closer and closer. We might be able to run it if we get positive wind, like I want to say maybe +1 something. We could be able to run 22.3, but will I run 22.3 before the 19th of July, where the national champs is? Questionable. Will I get it done by the end of the season? I feel like it's almost 100% certainty, as long as my knee doesn't just say, yeah, I'm done with you. Probably will get 22.3 before the season ends. 11 flat, I haven't got a clue. Things aren't looking too good for that. The times are still improving, but we're at a point now where we're much closer to my peak than before. So unless I can pull something that I've never pulled out of the bag right now, literally, then this might be it for the 100. We might improve by a bit. It won't be crazy. We really just need to get some good wind. If I can get good wind, I'll probably PB. If I don't get good wind, well, we're just going to be staying roughly where I am. But the fact that the times are getting faster for the 100 is boding well. And we went from minus 2.8 win to minus 0.9. So things are getting better. So touch wood. Next time I hit the 100, there might be just no wind, and then I can run 11.2. And if you run 11.2, that would be a PB if you adjusted the wind. My PB originally of 11.18, because I was done with +2 wind. If you adjusted the wind, most likely whatever I'd run with 11.2 would be a PB. So we're going to try, see what we can do in all areas. We're going to reassess everything that I've been doing so far for the season, and just hope that the next time I run at Woking on the 15th of June, I think that everything just comes together. The 100 is much better, because I only had Saturday to work on my block starts. They've slightly changed, which is why my block starts and my drive phase wasn't as good today. And for the 200, we're just grabbing bits and pieces and we're trying to mold them together. We're getting better at that. So the next time I hit a 200, I can't expect anything because I don't know what it's going to do. But the fact that we're running even faster than before and the wind's increasing, we could run something really good. But we're going to have to go see what we can do and then just run it.